Hello YouTube, this is part 12 of my Pokemon Black walkthrough. Last time you saw us, we battled Cheren, we battled some Team Plasma, and we learned that never piss off Smoke. And we're gonna explore this cave since we see an item over there. We bump into a Roggenrola, which is a pretty cool looking Pokemon since it's pretty much a rock. We're gonna run away from it since Smoke can't really take much damage. And we find a TM Theft, which isn't a good TM, because to me, it's just one of those side items that nobody, side items that nobody uses, like X Defend and X Attack and all the other items. So we're going to head out of this cave that Cheren left us in. So we're going to head out, and there's those two people. And Bianca thanks us, even though she did nothing. So, and she gives us a present, which she gives us heal balls, which we're probably never going to use since heal balls are kind of the thing you don't want to use since you most likely want to status a Pokemon. So we're going to go heal up Deads and Smoke since Smoke was horribly defeated last episode by a Patrat using Bide. So, we're going to continue our journey on Route 3. And here's our first, another trainer. And this person went to the trainer school, so he's probably a wannabe. And he has a Blizzle, which is like an electric force thing. And we're going to send out Deads, which is a very bad type matchup, but heals for Tail Whip. So this gives us a chance to damage this thing. So we're going to go for Water Gun, which does almost half. So I'm just going to go for another Water Gun while he uses Charge, which is just pretty much him just trying to set up. And his special defense grows, so I see why he kind of did that. And he is left with very little health, so he's just going to go for another Charge. And we swapped up moves from Water Gun to Tackle since he's setting up his special defense. And that means his defense side probably isn't getting that much boosted. And we take out the Splitzer. And Dead's almost levels. I think Dead levels at evolves at 17 into I believe it's called DeWatt. We go to another Pokemon in the grass, which is the all-levelable Pigeon Dove. And we're just gonna run away from that thing since nobody really likes that thing. And we see Cheren. And he tells us to stop. He tells us the dark grass. You can find two Pokemon, which is pretty much obvious since it's dark grass. So we're going to look at the dark grass, which there's nobody in it. So we're just going to skip it. Then we battle another trainer. And Dead is probably just going to wreck face with this chick. And she sends out a Woobat, which is pretty much this generation's Zubat. And this thing is faster than Dead, so it goes for Gust, which does an okay amount. And I go for Water Gun. I'm just going to go for Water Gun again, since this thing is probably not going to do much. And I have new animations or confusion, which is pretty awesome. And I get a crit, which takes out the Swoobat. So, crit hacks actually proves to be fun in this generation. Well, in this walkthrough. So, Debs gets some more health. And now we're going to swap these two, since Smoke needs some action. I believe there's there's an item over here, which I believe is, Great Ball. And we're gonna battle this chick that's on the bridge. And probably by the end of this part, we'll probably be into the next town, which is, I believe, I don't know. I'm gonna go for Work Up, since this Patrat will probably go for Bide, which is a move that I pretty much hate, since if you can survive like 2 hits, you pretty much take out like any Pokemon. I'm just gonna go for a second Workup, since this thing is going for Bide. And it puts me at +2/+2. So, now we're gonna go for Furious Swipe, since Bide can't do anything. Which hits, well, it takes it down since it gets a crit at the end, which is always awesome to get. And he's going to send out Purrloin, which is okay, since Purrloin can't really do much to Smoke. So we're just going to go for Furious Swipes again, and hoping that it hits, which it does. And I believe it will probably hit 3 times. Yeah, it will hit 3 times. And she goes for Assist, which will have her use a move of Patrat. And she gets Bite, so we're just gonna go for Cut, since this cat needs to get cut. Now we get a crit, which was kind of wasted, so Smoke gets some experience, and we defeat this chick. We're gonna find this item over here, which is an Awakening, which we'll probably won't use much. Move on to another Pokemon, which is Blitzel. And we're just going to run away from it, since we don't want to Blitzel. And here's our last trainer on Route 3. And he has a battle strategy, which we'll see if it works or not. And he is using a Pidove. And we're going to use Smoke, since Smoke's just off. And we're going to set up Work Up, since we are clearly faster. And setting up on all these guys is pretty awesome to do as well. And he goes for a Growl, trying to take away my bonuses. So, we're just going to go for Work Up again. And his Pidove goes for Leer. So, we have +2 special attack and +1 attack, since his Pidove went for Growl. So we're just going to go for Incinerate, since this thing needs to get hit on the special side. Which takes it down very far. So, he just goes for another Leer. And we're going to go for another Incinerate, since that will probably do the most damage. And it does. It takes down the Pidove. And has Smoke hit level 16. And he wants to learn Neon, so we're not going to have him learn Neon, since it won't do much. Next, he's going to send out Ragnarola, which will switch into Dead, since Dead likes to take care of ground, rock, and fire Pokemon. And we're going to go for Water Gun, which will probably not kill it, since these things all have Sturdy boost. So, we'll leave it with 1 health. And it'll probably, well, it's going to go for Headbutt, which does about 10 health. So, we're going to take it out with another Water Gun, since these things don't have Cut, Stop, Parry like they do in Wi-Fi. And it takes it out. And that is the end to Edgar and his strategy. So, this will be the end of part 12. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.